a bit before the opening set. I took the bet, I know the rest is good, I guess. The cavern is a crowd around and I can scarce get by on second breaths between the breaths. Now it's 1 a.m. and I don't know how I'll get home. The way is barely paved. I can't keep my eyes from closing in between each rest, but I'm not going to cave. I guess I made it. Yeah, I said that I'll come along this time, but when I try, I get the feeling I someday will die, and I'm not going to care. I never sleep, I never eat, I never leave my house alone. Another evening in between what I believe and what I know and what I know. I'm sitting on the 501, a moment's rest, a glacial pace, I won't lose faith. Maybe if I stay around the rest to prove myself, I still save face. Now we're on our way before I quit at 9:30. Can't get out of this, no, I lost that little time. I guess I'll make it, yeah. I said that I'll come along this time, but when I try, I get the feeling they will die, and I'm not going to care. I never sleep, I never eat, I never leave my house alone. Another evening in between what I believe and what I know. I never sleep, I never eat, I never leave my house alone. Another evening in between what I believe and what I know and what I know. So I walked out the back before the second set settled my debt. I'll miss the rest, that's fine, I guess. The cavern is a crowd around and I could scarce get by on second breath between the press. Now it's 3 a.m. and I don't know how I'll get home. The way is barely paved. I can't keep my eyes from closing, so I'll hit replay. Don't you notice how I get quiet when there's no one else around? Me and you and awkward silence. Don't you dare look at me that way. I don't need reminders of how you don't feel the same. Oh, the burning pain, listening to you harp on about some new soulmate. She's so perfect, blah, blah, blah. Oh, how I wish you'd wake up one day. Run to me, confess your love. At least just let me say that when I talk to you, won't you bed walks right through and shoots right out through my heart. And I sound like a loon, but don't you feel it to confess I loved you from the start. What's a girl to do? Lying on my bed staring into the blue. Unrequited, terrifying. Love is driving me a bit insane. Have to get this off my chest. I'm telling you today that when I talk to you, won't you bear right through and shoot right out through Just thinking of you. You know I've loved you from the start.
Whoa. Hey everyone, how's it going? I hope you all are doing well. I was not expecting the mood shift in music. Whoops. Anyways, we're just gonna roll on anyways. Hey everyone, how's it going? I hope you all are doing well. My name is Caleb, you guys are the cool kids, and we coolin' as always. How have you guys been? It's been a lot longer since my last stream than I wanted, and that's completely my fault. I had the opportunity to stream this last week, I didn't take it. That's my bad. I hope to fix that. I think my plan with streaming is I would like to do it. I want to do it 3 times a week. I know I believe I said I want to do it twice a week, but I think I've got the time for it. I can stream 3 days a week as long as I, just make sure, like, I go for it, basically. That's really it. It's just a matter of getting everything ready and being prepared, which I can do that. Like, work and stuff doesn't get in the way that much to where I can't, and this is a fun thing I want to do. Like I said before, streaming seems like a fun hobby, and I want to try it out, and yeah, here I am trying it out, I guess. And I hope you guys enjoy the wild ride. I'm still shook from Gangplank Galleon blasting in my eardrums after the last Good Kid song. Anywho, suppose I'll talk a little bit about my week, see if anybody shows up. If not, it's cool. Happy Memorial Day weekend to everyone. I hope you guys have been having a good one. I know, honestly, my weekend's actually been great. Sunday was super nice and sunny out. I went on a super long walk with the family. That was nice. Went to this fairly long walking trail that was very pleasant to go on. It was super quiet, just lots of like bird noises. There was cool like river and stuff you could like look at. People were going like tubing and stuff. It was cool to go and just enjoy a nice hour and a half, almost 2 hours of just no screens, no stresses, just walk along, have a good time. And then today is also a nice sunny day. Well, with the exception of a little bit ago, but the weather do be crazy sometimes, so it's fine. But yeah, today we also went on a walk. We went to a different park this time, one that we hadn't been to before, and checked it out. That was also a decent walk. Thankfully, live near quite a few decent parks, so just plenty of stuff to do, see, variety, which has been... It's made this a really nice weekend for me. So I also hope you guys have been having a good weekend. I don't know. Did you, for the VOD watchers that, who knows, might hypothetically exist in the future, who can say? I don't know, what was your guys' weeks in, I guess, the future? Actually, I don't know. I don't want to limit it to just, how was your Memorial Day weekend if you're watching this in like December or something? So, yeah, I don't know. How was your day? How was your day? I hope it was good. I hope it was pleasant. Let's see, what else to talk about? I guess I will, I'll address the elephant in the room, and then I'll talk a little bit about some YouTube plans. I've been cooking some stuff up, or at least I've been trying to. But some people might notice that my profile picture is different. And that is because the very kind cupcake__, as you can see right here. Oops. I meant to move the whole thing. Yeah. The cupcake__ here on Twitch decided to make some amazing fan art of of Caleb, aka me. And I'm still awestruck at how this is like what I wish I knew how to draw. I'm trying to learn. But I'm trying to learn like pixel art and that sort of thing. I feel like that's a medium that I can, you know, grasp on, learn a little bit easier than going straight for like standard illustrations. I think that'll help me learn to do what I want, and also just pixel art, something that you see it everywhere. I've seen it in the video games I played growing up. I mean, heck, one of my first ever video games was the old Sega Genesis Sonic the Hedgehogs. So, like, pixel art's been a big part of my life, and so if I'm gonna learn drawing, I might as well learn a fun avenue of it that I'm already kind of familiar with. There's a bit of variety, but anyways, I'm yapping about myself too much. We need to talk about Cupcake's art. It's so cool. Let me make it larger so that way you guys can actually see. Let me also move this text. I should have grabbed them all at once. But yeah, this art, it is just look at it. This is so freaking cool. Like, it's so amazing to see what other people can come up with when they're inspired with something. Because like my character, this is me. This is all I am. This is all I came up with. Which I talked about this a little bit in my YouTube video on my channel rebrand. But the whole reason I came up with the TV idea was simply because I drew this sunglasses and smile and was like, what can I put this on? Because I tried to draw a bunch of human faces, and I'm gonna be real with you, I'm not. Art is something you can learn how to do. Some people learn really easily, it just comes to them naturally. Others, it might take a little bit more practice and effort. I think I'm one of the needs more practice and effort people. However, I digress. And so, with that, I kind of just decided, you know what? Why don't I just slap it on a TV? That seems kind of neat. And so I took some reference images. I went to Photoshop and I traced some things out with the pen tool. I tried to brush in the shadows to kind of look like the reference image a bit, and I feel like it turned out okay. My perspective looks a little funny, but hey, I'm gonna just deal with it for now. And so yeah, that's pretty much just how I came up with this. But then to see this, I mean, it's just so cool. I love this thing. I mean, they even have like he's only like a video game controller, and like, I don't know. I talked about this a bit, how I wanted something that feels kind of like a person, and this is pretty much that. This is everything that I could have wanted, and so I saw this and I was like, okay, I've got to ask, like, can I use this? And so I was like, yo, hey, can I use this? And they were super kind. They were like, yeah, sure, go ahead, use it however you want. So thank you very much, Cupcake, for the awesome, super awesome art. Thank you for letting me use it for profile pictures, channel banners, and soon thumbnails. I did technically use it in my Shinobi Let's Play thumbnail, my latest one, but my thumbnail game needs a bit of work. Now that I have a mascot character to use, I've been trying to look at YouTube thumbnails a bit differently. Let me, I guess I'll put this back for now. But I've been trying to look at the YouTube thumbnails that I tend to click on, and I've been trying to think like, okay, what do these all kind of have in common? And one thing I've noticed is that they usually have like people who have like a mascot character or even just use their face, like they take up like a third of the screen. Apparently I've been a little too reserved with doing that. And one thing I also noticed is most people's mascots or like VTubers or whatever, or just people, like their character, I don't know, they're like I said, people. You know, they're usually some sort of humanoid design. And I kind of learned this when editing some of my recent YouTube shorts. Having a more vertical character actually has some benefits. It's kind of hard to have a short character and have their head pop over the YouTube Shorts UI, or even like Instagram. So I was trying to find ways to get it to look good, and yeah, having something like this would definitely make it easier. So I'm contemplating the idea of maybe, because I've already masked out the character in Photoshop and done a little bit of tweaks here and there to like made some PNGs and that sort of thing, so that way I can like slap it on thumbnails and stuff. I'm half tempted to do some research into like PNG tuber software instead of just using OBS plugins for the character, and maybe, just maybe, I might mask out this art and use it from now on instead of this. I don't know. I might keep the desk set up for like these chatting segments. I feel like it's fine for now until I can maybe, when the time comes, commission maybe, if Cupcake's willing, maybe to commission some art once I have the funds to do so. To have like an actual, just like a different pose for like a PNG tuber that's just this. It's just her art. Because frankly, I feel like that'd be cool. I feel like it looks super nice. I would like to do that at some point. So that is the art in this channel is going to be taking a little bit of a different direction. I suppose I will address this one thing. I did mention it in like a little pop-up text on my again, my Shinobi video I posted the other day. I did change the arm color in most of the versions that I've been using to have like or at least I tried to get it to have like a normal skin tone. I don't think the green arms are bad. I genuinely don't think they're bad. It was not a wrong choice. I want to be very clear on that. It was not a wrong choice. Remember, my character is just this. So going from this to this, they had to invent like a torso and legs and shoes and arms. Like they had to invent all that. This is all they had to go off of. I didn't give them a whole lot. I'm not gonna lie, I did not give them a whole lot to work with. So again, super awesome of them to make this art. I'm very happy that they let me use it, and yeah, I will probably be using this art for a long time because this is very cool. Which, you know, it's the theme of my channel. I'm like, hey, I mean, I'm Caleb Coolin, right? Like, I want to have a place that people feel like is a cool place to hang out, and this cool art, it fully fulfills that. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it for talking about that. Yeah, very cool, very, very, very cool of them, and I keep clicking on things back. Anywho, let's see, what was I going to talk about next? Oh yes, YouTube plans, that's right. Okay, so as I briefly mentioned, I do have some video ideas that I've been working on. I didn't not do anything last week, even though I didn't live stream and only posted like one video. Like I wrote down a bunch of ideas. I was trying to figure out my plans moving forward, because once my Shinobi Let's Play's done, I didn't really have any like solid ideas, so I wanted to make sure I at least had some sort of concise plan to go forward with. And with that being said, my next video I'm working on, I'm still going to continue the Shinobi series. I've only got like 2 levels left. I could possibly make that one episode. It depends, but we'll see. It depends on how long that next level is and if the last one's just the final boss or something. I don't know, I got duped by the kaiju level or whatever, so for all I know it's just 2 full-length levels. We'll see, but I've only got so much recording endurance before I'm like, alright, I can't talk no more. I need like I need like a 20-30 minute break or something. Which I'm hoping live streaming will help help me not have that issue, because frankly I feel like I should have more endurance when talking than I actually do. I don't know if it's the way I'm like using my voice when talking or something, like I don't know, maybe I'm not giving myself enough like support. Like I've looked at videos on like singing lessons and what they do, and I'm like, I don't know, does that help with like talking, like using your stomach for support? Do I really need to be conscious of that when just asking someone like, yo, hey, what's in the fridge? When would I ask that? I don't know. Anyway. YouTube plans. Next video is very likely going to be a video on the game Ni no Kuni. I've mentioned it a couple times in videos, and even the last live stream I did, I'm pretty sure. But I heard briefly about that game before playing it. I bought it about 6 months ago. The only things I really knew about it was that, well, it was the first game in the series because I already knew about the sequel. And I saw a YouTube video of someone playing the intro of the game. I watched up to like a little bit of it and then stopped, and then was like, you know, I might play this game in the future. So besides seeing the intro, I knew literally nothing. And for some reason, it just sometimes I just take way too long to go through a game. But 6 months later, I've beaten the game. It is a long game, mind you. It's like it's an RPG, so you can expect, you know, a good 40 to 70 hours, depending on if you don't do side quests and how fast you go through the game, how often you play it. That is also like a big determining factor. But yeah, Ni no Kuni. I just beat the game and it was a wild ride. I enjoyed the game greatly. I want to talk about it. There's a lot of stuff to talk about with the game though, so I'm gonna have to... I wrote down a script sort of thing, or like a rough outline of my experience with the game. I'm probably gonna have to write another one, because after a certain point it started getting too chaotic, and I was like, oh wait, I forgot about this detail and that detail, and so I'm gonna have to figure out how to format it. I'm gonna have to figure out how it's gonna work, because I haven't really made that type of video, like sort of like a review, just hey, here's my thoughts on this game. I haven't really done that before, so that'll be a new experience for me. I'll definitely enjoy doing that. I do enjoy watching those types of videos quite a bit. Like I don't know, what do they call them? Like essays? Like the video game essay videos? Like, for instance, Juniper Dev is a person who makes fantastic, like, video game essays. Like, it's absolutely crazy. Like, every single video that person makes, good. I don't think I've seen any one of their videos and been like, which even if I did, I wouldn't say it, but like, I haven't seen any of the videos and be like, yeah, it was okay. Like, they're super great at doing that, and I hope to maybe not make the exact same type of thing, but, you know, make something of like a similar style, right? Because honestly, I don't think I've really heard almost anyone talk about Ni no Kuni. I'm sure it's out there. I mean, I've looked up like little things here and there. There are like, you know, online forums and this, that, and the other thing. But for a game that can go on sale for less than $8, like, I'm gonna be honest, at that price, that game is a steal. I mean, the game's basically a combination of Dragon Quest V. It's got a tiny hint of Pokemon, which you could argue is also Dragon Quest V, because if you don't know, Dragon Quest V is sort of the game that inspired Pokemon to some degree, from what I've heard, which makes sense. You know, it's a monster collecting game. Like, Pokemon didn't invent that, even though they certainly think that they did sometimes. But that's neither here nor there. Yeah, it's like if you took Dragon Quest, Pokemon, maybe Final Fantasy, and Studio Ghibli and combined it all together into a singular package. I'm gonna be honest, playing the game, I did not realize the game was like... How old was it? Like, I think the game's like 15 years old. Like, they made a remaster of the game, and released it in like 2022 or something. But I didn't know the game was originally like a PS3 game. Like, it was Japan exclusive for like a year or something. And then they ported it to the US after a bit. But yeah, playing the game, I never would have known it was that old. The game does have a couple like quirks here and there in terms of like gameplay that I will address in the video. But I really don't think those quirks necessarily make it not worth playing. The walk speed was getting on my nerves a little bit during the beginning and like maybe first third of the game, but there is an upgrade that you do get if you do some side quests that makes it more tolerable. For some reason, the overworld walk speed just feels really slow. Like, I'm gonna be honest, if there's one thing I can say, if you get the game, there's one thing I'll say, like, and I'll probably say it in the video too. If you get the game, play the story, do the side quests that are close by. Don't try to do any side quests that are far away until you unlock fast travel. Spoilers, there's fast travel, I guess, but like, it's an RPG. That shouldn't be a shock. Most games have that these days. Heck, and this game's 15 years old, so I mean, I don't know. But yeah, that's my one tip for other people playing it. Wait till you get fast travel to do some of the side quests and the walk speed upgrade. Other than that, yeah, I've got more things to say about it, but I will probably hold off on that until later. Just because I don't want to say everything now and then not have... Well, I guess actually, I don't know. I can really just say whatever and then just... If I say something I like now, I can just put it in the video. It's not like it's going to ruin anything. But I do have a video game to play in a few minutes, so I suppose that I should be a little conscious of my time. I've already been live for like a half hour or something, so... Let me just get a sip of water real fast. Okay, before I get started, is there anything else I wanted to say? I guess, there's one thing, which I suppose I can... Yeah, I guess I could kind of just show this off now. Let me change the title and stuff for the live stream as well as the category. I guess I'll just get started with Zelda for the moment. And I'll talk briefly about the next thing I want to talk about as we do so. Now, so far the only game I've live streamed is Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. I do want to stream more games. My plan is to be sort of a variety streamer, just like all the other people I watch. And I've been I've been debating on other games to play. I don't exactly know how I'm gonna go about this exactly. Like I'll have to set up a schedule. I haven't set up like because like Twitch has like this thing where like you go to the page and there's like oh, here's your schedule. They stream on these days and this is what they do. I'm gonna have to set that up so that way I don't know, I'm sure that's convenient. I know I occasionally do check that out when looking at people's channels, so I should probably do that too. But I don't know when I'm gonna start my next game. I'll have to pick like one day we do Zelda, one day we do a different thing or something. And then if I'm gonna be streaming 3 days, I don't know, maybe one day will always be like we're playing through a long game, another day will be we play through a different thing. And then I would like to occasionally have some like, hey, let's just do like a pixel art thing and chill. You know, I would like to do that as well. Like just try to draw some sort of thingamajig, I don't know. But when I do start a new game, recently, by recently I mean like just a few days ago, I just got a new game. Well, it's sort of new in quotes. It's new to me. And I just got Mario and Luigi Brothership. I've been playing through the Mario and Luigi games for a bit now. I played the first Mario and Luigi game on Switch Online whenever that came out. I had a super good time. That was one of those games that I've pretty much always wanted to play. And I loved that. I couldn't help but want to play the sequel, so I ended up playing Partners in Time. Just a bit ago, I beat Bowser's Inside Story. And now I'm on Mario and Luigi Dream Team. I think I'm gonna skip Paper Jam. I'm sure I've heard people say like it's not like a terrible game or anything, but it's not like anything too crazy. So I'm not super worried about that. So I might skip out on that one. I think after I'm done with Dream Team, I'm just going straight to Brothership. So I bought it. It looks really cool. All I've done is look at the box art, but I love how they managed to capture the feeling that the box arts and like just the general art of the previous games accomplished. Like, if you look at the art for just all the different Mario and Luigi games, and then you like look at the art in the game, it's like you can tell like hardware limitations were obviously a thing. Like they couldn't just one-to-one transfer over, obviously, but it's so cool to see that, you know, with each entry they ended up getting a little bit closer. I didn't play the 3DS remake, so I don't know exactly how those ones are. I know those ones they did more of like the painting style, but seeing as they, for this one, switched to 3D, you'd think it'd be kind of like jarring almost how the jump from the 2D games to the 3D games, the jump from those might be a little bit extreme, but it's crazy how close they managed to get it. And so I'm excited to play that one, honestly. I'm looking forward to it. I've heard people talk little bits about it here and there, but I want to play the game for myself. I want to make my own opinion on it. Because frankly, the only complaints I've really heard people say is the way they changed the menuing for the combat, and What is it? Oh yeah, the game has a lot of tutorials, which, yes, lots of tutorials is like, I'm not arguing against it. It's annoying when a game treats you like you can't learn for yourself. Like, even a young child can learn playing a video game without excessive tutorials that constantly remind you. I do think having a way to look back at the tutorials, I do think that's valuable. I really do. Being able to look back at them and, you know, just have like a menu or something. Mario Odyssey did it. Like, you know, just have like a, hey, here's like a guide on how you play the game or whatever. Instead of just harassing you 17 times like, oh, do you remember how to jump? It's like, yes, we fought 300 enemies. I know how to jump. Why are you telling me this? Like, that's annoying. Obviously, I don't think Brothership's like literally that bad, but you know, even Dream Team playing that game, like randomly, the game gave me a prompt like, hey, do you want to learn how to use this thing? And I was like, isn't that the thing we just learned about not that long ago? Didn't we just do this a level ago? And so I was like, well, maybe there's like some extra info that I just don't know about or something. So I read through the whole thing, and the character gave their spiel. Here's how you do this. And I'm like, I literally just solved like 6 puzzles. What are you, what are you doing? Which, like, I suppose, in fairness, Dream Team is a game that is kind of designed, it's designed in a really unique way. The game, it feels like there's no slow moments for some reason. Like, it almost feels like there's always like a rush to somewhere, which is strange because, like, technically in a game, usually when you go through the story of a game, there really isn't like necessarily a moment where like, oh yeah, you just don't have any objective right now. Like, that's never a thing. But there's usually a moment where it's like, all right, we'll slow down the pace a little bit. Maybe you're going to do something less extreme or something. For some reason, Dream Team, it feels like you're just always rushing to the next objective. Like, all right, Bowser just did this. All right, let's go after him. And then, oops, we got to do this thing. And then we got to do that. Like, it feels like there's no breaks. But to combat that, they made it so that you can just save the game whenever you want. Like, which you think you'd think that'd just be a normal thing, but you can kind of just save whenever and just start back from wherever. I don't know to fully what degree. All right, there we go. It took me live unstable. My bitrate down? 1 second. All right, it's showing I have good bitrate now. What's the deal? Let me go to this. Anywho, but yeah, the game like, it lets you save whenever you want, but for some reason, I don't know, like, it just feels like you're constantly going places and doing things, and it's like a don't stop, just go kind of thing. Or at least it did. Right up until sort of the area I'm at now, where they actually gave you almost a little bit of a break. Like, it was an optional break. Like, if you really wanted to, the game did kind of try to guide me to the main objective. But after you get through the first couple of segments, they take you to this like resort area, because the game takes place on like an island or something. And in this resort area, there's like this sort of fetch quest, I suppose, where it's like, oh hey, can you bring me this item? Or, oh, if only I had this. Oh, you just so happen to have such and such item? Wow, can I have it? You know, that type of thing. But everything's all secluded to this one area, so it doesn't like feel that bad, you know? And I'm gonna be honest, like, the chill music, the calm vibes, I feel like I feel like that was kind of the break that the game needed. Because if the game really wants to, like, Dream Team seems like they were like, alright, you can just pick this game up and go whenever. It's a handheld game. You can bring your 3DS with you, you can put it down, pick it up whenever. It seems like they were trying to design the game around that. And I think they succeeded fairly well so far. I don't really know how far I am. I'm gonna say I'm like, I don't know, maybe like a third of the way through the game or something. I don't know how long it is, but I don't know. So far, I've been really enjoying Dream Team. I do think I'll probably enjoy Brothership as well. I'm sure the long-windedness of dialogue and stuff will with tutorials. I'll get over it. From what I hear people say, that game, once you get through like half of it, like less than half, like the game gets really good. So definitely looking for that. Also, Dude Jesh, welcome on in. How's it going? How are you doing today? I hope you are doing well. Hope you've been having a good Memorial Day. Did you have the day off today? I don't know exactly how that works with your line of work or not. But I hope you're having a pleasant day. Finally made it to the best stream on Twitch. Don't flatter me. I'm new. I appreciate the kind words. I've got a long way to go though. Also, by the way, if you can inform me on this, is the stream, like, is it running well? Is it stuttering or anything? I checked on the Twitch thing, and for some reason it says unstable. So I don't really know what the deal is with that, not gonna lie. Cause where the heck is this? Like, if I look at my OBS stats, like, it says I missed like 15 frames or something like that out of like however much I've been streaming, which is so minimal. I don't know. I can clearly hear that is not what I can assure you I'm not dyslexic. I can hear you clearly and nothing seems to be off. Okay, good. So I'm just gonna hope that Twitch's whatever homepage, the stream manager, I'm gonna hope that this thing's just messed up. Maybe if I refresh the page it'll say it's fine. Nah, it still says unstable. Oh, average stream bitrate too high. Too high? That's weird. Anywho, now that that's over. It's been a good day, yeah, I worked today. Ah, okay. Worked in the heat of the very hot sun. I know it rained for a brief bit. I hope that you got off before the torrential downpour. That was random. Lewis Garden, welcome on in. Glad to see you guys too. I just got done yapping about everything under the sun, from YouTube plans to who the heck knows what. So I'm pretty much just about to get started with the Zeldas. I just gotta set this up and possibly drink a little bit more water before I do that. I'm curious actually. I know you guys have played quite a few Mario games. Have you guys ever gone through any of the Mario and Luigi games? I know they were primarily like handheld Nintendo games and stuff. So I don't know if they're necessarily ones you had access to or whatnot. But recently I've been going through those, and I just bought Mario and Luigi Brothership, which once I'm done with Mario and Luigi Dream Team, which I'm playing on my own time, off recording and streaming and all that, I'm probably gonna stream that. So got a Zelda game, got a Mario game. I feel like that'll be some good variety, but still kind of in like a similar range. So I feel like that'll be That'll be cool. I'm curious though. Hydration is key, indeed, indeed. Very true. Play lots of Mario games. I know you guys played through Sunshine not that long ago. Does Super Mario 3D World Bowser's Fury count? Very good Mario game. I suppose that is a different line of Mario. Like that's like mainline Mario games. So it's a little bit different, but I mean, it definitely counts as a Mario game for sure. Played Super Mario Land on the Game Boy and the Wario games. Ooh, okay. Of the, did you play all the Wario games, or I guess more specifically, have you played Wario Land 4? I know a lot of people talk about Wario Land 4 for like the Game Boy Advance. That game seems quite crazy. I tried playing that one time. Kind of got stuck, but it seems kind of neat. Or did you just play the Game Boy Wario games? I haven't played that one. Ah, okay. I suppose if you do ever want to play another Wario game, that game's it's a bit crazy from what I understand, but people say it's definitely one of the more bizarre Nintendo games. But it's a fun game for people that enjoy that. So I think it's on Switch Online. I don't know if it might be on the whatever the expansion pack is or whatever though. So I don't know. Maybe that's an option. I don't know. I've played a total of 3 Mario games. Hey, that's if you've already played. So you got Sunshine, Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury, and I think I remember us talking about this before. You guys played what was it? Mario 64, was it? Because you guys have don't you guys have the 3D All-Stars collection or something like that? If I recall, anyway. Why'd the music thing disappear? I need to figure out a different system for this music display thing. It sometimes just doesn't like to show up. Where the heck is it? Wait, hold on a second. Where? Oh, okay. BGM, YouTube music name. Properties. Okay, I don't know why the little thing that shows what song is playing isn't showing up, so I'm gonna have to figure that out at some point. I need to figure out a better system for this, because for some reason it has quirks the way I do it. I like to have the music on screen, so that way I can like have people just know what's playing in the background. That is something I do like when going into like streams and stuff. I like to know what the background music. I'm the guy that like, if I was more like, if I didn't want to be annoying, I would probably be the guy that's like, yo, what's the song in the background on like every video or whatever. Just because I don't know, music's cool. I got into my brother's Nintendo Online family share thingy, so I think you can download the old games. Ooh, okay. I don't know if the family share is just the expansion pack, or if the family share is the regular one, the non-expansion pack for the Nintendo Online thing. But if you have access to that, I mean, then you get like the Game Boy Advance games, the Nintendo 64, all the craziness. Like, I won't lie, as much as it's disappointing that you can't just get the games individually, the Nintendo Switch Online, it does have a lot of really good games that if you've never played before, it can be pretty valuable to like pay the subscription and play some of those games, honestly. I need to do that on my stream. Honestly, I really do like the idea of having the music and stuff on there. I know I just said that, but I don't know. It's just a fun thing, and also I know there's a lot of people, especially since using YouTube for the music. Like, there's a lot of people that are like, hey, you can use my stuff, just like give me credit or whatever. So I feel like that's a good way to give credit without having to like worry about it, which I know they're like if someone asks what song's playing, like I can just tell them, but I do feel like that does also kind of save on not having to worry about that. But I don't know, it's cool when it actually works and I can actually show it. I really don't know what the... Okay, there it goes. I wonder if it's something to do with like hierarchy with like the software or something, because I know I had an issue one time when I was trying to record a game or something at some point, and for some reason it was only showing up in like a black screen. But it turned out I didn't have my permissions set up right. Like, if you don't run OBS as like an administrator on Windows, some games will just not record in full screen because the way Windows just kind of works. So like, I wonder if that's what's happening with the background music stuff. Anywho, I've been yapping about who knows what, and I still haven't booted up Zelda, so I'm gonna do that right now. I'm gonna get this thing working, and let's see if we can't finally beat the tutorial today. I always had problems with the music thing. Dang, it's a streamer curse, oh no. Ah, well. Maybe that's why most people don't worry about it. They're just like, oh well. One thing though with having stream elements for your live stream setup is you can have like at least commands. And what I've done is, I think if I do exclamation music? Okay, I don't think, it blocked my own link. Oh, I need to make like stream elements have link permissions. But there's supposed to be a website link there that just takes you directly to my Twitch about page, where I have a list of all of the people that are in my music playlist. So that way people always know, like, hey, if I heard a song, it's at least probably from one of these people. I don't have like there's some things I don't have in there, like I should maybe add like a link to certain like video game soundtracks. I mostly just have like the people, like Snail's House, Insane in the Rain music, Good Kid, like I have links to like the people that make music, but not like oh, I have a song from this video game in there. So like, I don't know, maybe I'll do that at some point, but at least even if the display thing doesn't work, I figured that's like a good second best, you know? At least then people can at least find something, even if they can't find the original song. Maybe they'll find something else they like by somebody. I don't know. Alright, let's see here. Is switch on? Okay, switch is on. Now let's see. I should be able to just switch over now. Yep, here we go. Oh yeah, I forgot. I was trying to mess around with adding the live chat on the screen. I don't know. I'm not sure how to feel about I like the idea of having the live chat on the screen. I do think that's a good thing, but I can't. I feel like it's hard to see when I actually like boot up the game. Also, my sound isn't playing in my ears for... Oh, that's why. I have it muted. Oops. I did that intentionally. Never mind. All's well. I just finished cooking. Ooh, what'd you make it? Or what'd you make? Did you grill up some steak or burgers or something? Ramen. Ooh, nice. Did you do like fancy ramen or like did you go for something more convenient? Like more of a prepackaged feeling kind of deal. No shame on instant ramen. Instant ramen, sometimes those are just days. Packets of ramen is fancy. You know, yeah. Yeah, that's fair. You can have, you know, fancy instant ramen. There's heck, there's all sorts of like YouTube videos of like fancying my my instant ramen, making it so cool or whatever. I don't know. And even if it isn't fancy, it's just a nice thing to have sometimes. Lou was not feeling 100%, so ramen sounded good to her. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you feel better soon. It's a comfort food, yeah. Like it's just nice to have sometimes, you know. Like a good bowl of ramen, whether instant or otherwise, it just hits that spot. It is a very good meal. Did you guys put anything with it? I suppose, like I don't know. Did you do something fancy like you put an egg in it or something, or I don't know, some steak or something, or just plain old ramen? Good either way, of course. Add soy sauce to mine. Ooh, that's always a good option. Oh wait, the background music. I don't need that on anymore. Sorry, Snail's House. As much as I love this song, we can hear it another day. Do I add anything fancy in ramen? Not particularly, I suppose. I've thought about trying to at some point. I don't really know. I guess the fanciest thing I've added to ramen is steak. just slap some steak in there, you know, just some protein. But that's about it. There was just wants extra chicken flavor. Tasty. Yeah, fair, fair. All right, now it seems like everything's working with this. Yeah. And it does seem... I don't know, the text, the Twitch chat on the screen doesn't look, it doesn't look too hard to see, I don't think. Yeah, because that's like a bright white background, that cloud right there, and it's not, like, completely unlegible. Yeah, I think that's fine. I'll try leaving it on there this stream, see how it looks. I'll review the VOD later. I'm not a fan of the egg in my ramen. Ah, okay. I always take it out at restaurants. Not really a soy sauce egg fan. You know, that is something I do actually want to try. I do want to try doing the like making my own soy sauce eggs. Oops, there's the wrong button. Let me just switch my my HDMI settings so I can actually hopefully see the game a little bit better. There we go. The way I have my my setup, technically I could use the OBS preview window to play the game, but the screen's kind of small, and so I like switching it over so that way I got the full screen experience, and I can just look at I can just see you guys. You can see the cool kids and on my phone just over to the right. Little convenient setup, I feel like. I do think I need to upgrade my capture card though at some point, because I feel like there's a little bit of input delay. Like, I don't know, I'm not convinced I can't land some of these parries against these enemies in this game. I feel like I should be better at that. Like, I don't know, I can do some tough, like, challenging things in games. I feel like a simple, like, well, pow should be fine. I don't know, maybe I'm just making excuses for myself though. Chat looks good? Okay, awesome. I'll probably leave it like that then for now. Jesh doesn't even like hard-boiled eggs. Ah. Do you have any preferred type of eggs, Jesh? Do you, I don't know, scrambled? Or is it just like the hard-boiled style egg just ain't, your thing? Like a nice omelet? I know for me personally, like, and I sometimes I'm just in the mood for like a good like eggs on toast or something, but you know, even like growing up, I was like an egg hater, you know, for a little bit anyway. Just kind of depends, I suppose. I can do sunny side if it's with toast. Okay, yeah. Like, sunny side on toast, that's like some peak breakfast food, I feel like, in my opinion. That's where it's at, honestly. Very good choice, if I do say so myself. Let's bring some of these materials up, grab some of these things. Because I don't remember exactly how much of this stuff you use, but I feel like you need a lot of it. Anywho, I suppose I'll try to catch us all up on where we left off. So we're currently on the tutorial island, I guess you could call it. Once we beat this segment, the game kind of, like the game opens up. Like right now we're just on like a random island in the middle of the sky. Eventually, we'll have access to all of this. And also an entire underground area that's the exact same size. But right now, we're pretty much secluded to this area right here. And... what did I just hit? Wait, hold on a second. If I click on this, does anything happen? No. Okay. Later on in the game, I remember from the little I did play back a couple years ago, I remember there was like a teleport. You can teleport to like some of these like places you've been to. We haven't unlocked that yet though, which makes me feel less bad about last time's adventure with those floating platforms. But anywho, yeah, right now I'm just trying to get through the tutorial land where we unlock some of these abilities. Then the game just kind of sets us off from there. So we ended off in this cave where we got these machines to talk to about mining things and stuff. So I suppose I'll see what they have to say. Try to get my bearings. I think it's just deviled eggs and hard boiled. Those are just like your non-preferred egg types then. Honestly, with the amount of ways you can cook an egg, only having like those two like styles of egg is not your preferred. That's pretty good. Some people practically just not touch them with a 10-foot pole. Oh, and pickled. Okay. So pretty much just the egg still looks like an egg even after it's cooked type eggs. They smell weird. As someone whose nose doesn't like to function half the time, can't really relate. I'm just kidding. But hey, if the smell is part of like a major part of tastes, so I totally get it. Like not. if something like just smells bad to you, like yeah, no shame in just not wanting to eat it. I get it. I'll have to remember if I'll have to remember this in case it becomes important later. This cave previously had ample resources. It is gradually yielding less and less. That is why I require support, but my requests have so far gone unanswered. I must therefore continue to mine without resting. Man, poor machine. Programmed to just keep working until told not to. Hello, Mr. Man-Dude Guy. What do you have to say? This is a minecart station. Excavated resources can be transported from here. Could it be that you've forgotten to bring Zonai capsules? I like how the option is I have some, but like I can't look at the menu to figure out do I got any? do I even know? If I invite you over for dinner, just don't bring deviled eggs. Gotcha. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a big deviled eggs fan. I can't handle like cold eggs. Like if the egg starts to get a little cold, that's when I'm like, all right, this is a bit much. So you don't gotta worry about that from me, at least. You're safe in regards to that. Zonai capsules. Forgotten yours, or perhaps you may not even know what I mean. Convenient means of carrying portable devices. Okay, I vaguely remember that. It is unfortunate that you seem to have none. I will lend you a few spares. Ah, we didn't have anything. I chose correctly. Got some free fans. The ones I gave you were fan types. You can deploy them at any time. They will generate wind when struck. Zonai devices are useful and come in many varieties. I always carry several with me for any occasion. Many neglect to keep a healthy supply on hand. I keep watch for such individuals. Spares I gave you were the last ones I carried. Take care not to forget again. Gotcha. Remember that a device cannot be put back in its capsule. Think carefully before deploying one from your pouch. Yeah, one-time use. Once you use it, it's done for. Gotcha. Okay, well, I guess that's it for this cave. Let's just put this minecart down, slap a fan on it, and get on out of here. Because I believe, next up, we have the snow area. So, gonna try to avoid getting frostbite, and I think this is the last part, because like, we did a little thingy up here, we did a little thingy up here, we explored all this. So I think, yeah, this is just the last area, and then we should, hypothetically, be able to finally get off this island. If I remember correctly. For all I know, they're about to be like, oh, hey, actually, you have to go to that one room back at the beginning or something. Okay, so I need one of these. Take out device. Alright, so now we got... Okay, let's move you a little further down so I can actually place the fan. Excuse me. Drag this over here. Excuse me. Okay, sorry. Throat was just not having it for some reason or another. Alright. Pop. There we go. Off we go. Nice little roller coaster ride. Oh, and there's a raw room waiting for us. How'd you get here? I didn't see you take the ride. I say as if he's not a ghost. The time bell that sounds from the Temple of Time rings at a set time each morning and evening. Along with the constructs, we woke to the sound of the bell. When we heard it in the evening, we knew it was time to rest. It also played its part in our traditional ceremonies. In a way, it was this place's beating heart. The sight of the temple and the sound of its bell stirred fond memories in me. Neato. Got some lore. Oh yeah, how do we use the bow again? Oh yeah, right trigger. Okay. Next time I see some birds, I might have to do a little bit of hunting and gather some food. Oh yeah, this thing. Let's see if I can't do this without talking to the tutorial man. Nothing against tutorial man, but let's see. What was it? You grab a couple of these, then you like chuck it in there. Yeah, that's right. So I remember a little bit from a while back. Oh, that's not right. Okay, so it's not Zonite. Is it the charges? Is that what it is? Is this still the tutorial? Yeah. As soon as we get off this island, which I think I should be able to do today, the tutorial's over and then the game just opens up. So, yeah, I think I should be able to beat it today. Alright, now we put these in here. Ooh. Hey, there we go, that's right. So Zonite charges let you use the gumball machine. And now we got a whole bunch of different things. We got a flamethrower, we got some portable cooktops, and some fans. Perfect for the weather we're having. Yeah, I'll see what this guy says anyways. Oh, you want to use the device dispenser? Yeah, I already know how this works. So you just use it any time. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna skip through his dialogue real quick and see if he mentions any other items I can put in there, or if it's just the charges. I don't quite remember. Okay, they can process construct horns and Zonite charges. Okay. Gotcha, gotcha. Alright. Cool, that's all I needed to know. Okay, so I can use these things and these things, both of them. I feel like the construct horns might be more optimal to use, just because the Zonite charges are like, they're like batteries. So they've of course got the little battery icon down here. So they might, I don't know, I feel like we're probably gonna get a ton of these, so I feel like it's gonna be like money is no object type of a thing. So I don't know. I'll worry about that some other time. I wish I had a flamethrower. Don't we all? I mean, if you got a flamethrower, then like, oh, you just need to light up a barbecue grill real quick. Just hold on, let me grab this real quick. Done. Like instantaneously lit. You don't gotta like mess around or nothing. Like easy. How did you zoom in on the text just then? Okay, so if you go into your Switch settings, I think it's in like the accessibility settings or something like that. There's like a thing where if you double tap the home button, you can zoom in, and then you just use like X and Y to like zoom in more or less, and like you can use the sticks to control it. It's pretty it's not a necessary thing to have, but honestly I feel like if something funny happens, it just makes it like more useful. Even if you're not making a video, it's just fun to have. Like you just zoom in on something, like I don't know, but yeah, it's definitely I would recommend turning it on. I don't remember what it's called exactly, but yeah, there's some kind of setting. Just double tap home, and then you got that, and it kind of works out because like you already have, like, if you hold home down, you've got the side menu for like sleep mode and airplane mode. And then, I don't know, it just gives it a bit more functionality, I suppose. I would open carry that sucker on my hips so nobody would mess with me. You just casually got a flamethrower on you. Mess with a jest, you get turned to ash. Oh man. Friend and I got separated. Where is he at? Over there? Okay. This seems pretty easy. Wait, wasn't there a... Yeah, there's a minecart over here. Oh, and we got some free stuff. Some free fans, so I don't have to spend the thingamajigs I just got. Neato. So let's grab that. Break these boxes, see if we can't get some more arrows or something. How many do we got right now? 62? Okay, that's pretty good. Where'd the... Oh, here it is. It's like, where'd my cart go? I just had this. Alrighty. Oops, wrong way. Drag this over here. Drop it down. I am really... If there's one thing I am really glad about with this game, they make it so the mine carts like snap to the rails. Cause this would be really annoying if like you placed it down just like slightly off centered and it just like did that, but like every time. Thankfully, they thought about that. Thanks, Nintendo. Alright, little guy. Let's just put you right here. Actually, let me equip a different weapon. I'm gonna equip the spear. I want to save that hammer's durability. I don't know if activating and deactivating things uses durability at all, but just in case. Alright, buddy. Here's your friend. Got our reward. Perfect. Task complete. And we got some extra thingamajigs. What's in here? More zonite. Perfect. I love that singular zonite we got from the treasure chest. Not a whole lot of cash on this island, I'm noticing. I'm wondering if rupees weren't invented until later for this civilization. Alright, let's break. Yeah, fine, I'll just break it the normal way. Okay, never mind, I'll do it the way I was doing it before. Clearly that was more effective. Alright, there we go. Yeah, it looks like we just take that minecart up there and we're in the snow area. Perfect. Ooh, we got a hook. I'm gonna observe what's up ahead first and then make a plan. Ooh, I see. That looks a little, just a tiny bit precarious. Not like a whole ton. Like, if you go fast enough, I'm sure you can make it. Okay. Well, I see why they gave us the hook now. Let's just, perfectly safe. Agreed. Alright, let's just, put one of these on here. Grab this. There we go. This should be a suitable vessel to get us up there. Ooh, half moon tonight. Oops. There we go. I love how you can see just like these random other islands from here. Just like a little glimpse of places you can go to later. Like, look at this craziness right here. It looks like a Jenga puzzle about to fall down or something. Wild. Alright. Okay, how do we do this? Let's move it under. Yeah, just weave through. Yep, a little bit of that way, this way. There we go. Actually, I have an idea. Wait, hold on a second. This might be a little silly. But I just want to try, okay? I'm just gonna see. I think you guys see the vision. Let's alright, just alright, get on there, Link. Just a little bit. Okay, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't go for that. You know what, I'll save and I'll just try to book it and see if I can make it. Yeah, let's just save real fast. See if we can't just go for it. Okay, you know what? Nah. I keep slipping off. It's gonna take me forever if I just try to walk it. It would have been glorious though. Ah well. We have plenty of time for silliness later. Another zone I charged. Nice. Can't carry any more weapons. Okay. Ooh. I love fighting those things. Hold on a second. Alright, new objective. Alright, we can go to the snow area in a second. Right now, all that's on my mind is how soon can we fight that? That's my goal right now. Is that is that the thing that one-shots you? Not quite. It might though, maybe. But we just won't get hit. We just won't get hit. That's all that. It's easy if you just don't get hit, right? Like, like what matters if it one-shots you? We just one-shot it, right? Oh, do all of these little statues have these? Oh, I thought these were just decoration. I could have been collecting stuff from them. Huh. Is that the Eye of Sauron? I can see the resemblance. It's a little squarer than I remember, but like he's got the vision. Winks. I can't make my I can't change my PNG tuber to wink or anything. He's got sunglasses, you wouldn't be able to see it. Okay, so how do we like get down here? Is there just like a walking path or like... Was this just optional? I think this was just optional. I think we're just supposed to go down this way. Alright, Link... Oh wait, there's just water here. I can just jump. Geronimo! There we go. Also, was that a fish? Me want fish. Fish? Where'd fish go? Fish is gone. No fish for Caleb. Oh wait, no, he's still there. Get back here. If Jeshalua can have ramen, I can have sushi today. That's how that works. It's the Minecraft version. Oh man. Oh. Yeah, this is easy. We can just move this little floaty dude right here. And then... yeah, we can just walk on over. Alright, I'm gonna equip my strongest weapon for this. And I'm gonna save first. Again. Actually, the game already auto-saved, so... I don't think I really need to do that. That's fine. Alright. So, the neat thing about this boss fight right here is that it looks kind of just normal. Like it's just, oh, it's just a tower, and then surprise. Look at this dude. Like, he's just so cool. Like, he just stomps around, like... Now, here's something that I really like about this game, alright? The game does not tell you about this. But you notice how it's all green and like it's got like the same green kind of energy stuff that we've been using? And you notice how when we activate the Ultra Hand, it turns yellow. The game doesn't tell you this, but you can just yoink him apart. You can just tear him apart and just wail on him. Like, it's just so cool. Like, it's the perfect usage of the gameplay mechanics. Like, I absolutely love it. Like, oh, he's floating in the air. What do? Oh, just bring him down. Bring him to you. Oh, well, there goes that weapon. I guess I'll use the spear. Behold, the cube. I keep trying to use the motion controls to get out. That's not the proper way. That's hacking. Well, it's his fault for being a robot. Sorry. Them's the rule. That's the rules. And there we go. That is that boss fight down. Easy. Didn't even get hit once. Now, one thing for some reason, it took me way too long to realize this, but whenever you beat some of the bosses in this game, they drop like a little random thingy. Like this is like the eyeball mechanism in the monster. You can't grab it with like A or anything. It's just kind of there. Don't ask how Link can stand on it. Apparently, what you're supposed to do is you can fuse your weapons to it. I would like to fuse it with something a little bit better than a stick or like a tree branch. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna carry this thing and see if we can't, I don't know, find like something better? I don't know. It doesn't really look like we're about to get any new items, so I might, I'm gonna look at my weapons real quick. Okay, this thing's brand new. I haven't used it. You know what? I'm just gonna use the tree branch. It's fine. It'll still be extra damage. I need weapons. Yeah, there we go. 12 damage. Yeah. It's goofy, but it gets the job done. Well, that was a pretty quick diversion. Also, that boss fight, for some reason, was easier to do than the simple enemy encounter from last stream. I don't know why I struggled so bad with, like, that one enemy. I died like 17 times. Pit cave. Ooh, we got some spicy peppers. Cook it to create dishes that will raise your body temperature and help you withstand the cold. Yeah, so in this game, you have a temperature meter. And if this thing gets in the red zone or the blue zone, you kind of just start dying. So you do gotta prepare ahead of time, especially before you get clothes that let you withstand hot or cold temperatures. Cough, cough, this tutorial. So I am gonna have to do some cooking. Get some meals going. But first, it's behind this wall. Ooh. Some goodies. Excuse me. Lots of bright bloom seeds. It's perfect, because we'll definitely be needing them. Ooh. Got a ruby. Nice, nice. Some flint. I can use that to light the cook pot if it's not... oh, it's already lit. Okay. So we're good on that. No worries there. Man's just looking around like, bro, what are you doing? Alright, what do you got to say? Excuse me, the snowy mountains above us is extremely cold. Unprepared travelers will swiftly lose vitality and may even die. Are you fortified against the cold? Fortified how? Insufficient preparation can lead to death in harsh environments. And my advice can avert this. Please listen carefully. The primary safeguards used by our creators were meals that warmed them. These meals were typically prepared using ingredients with warm-sounding names. Any such ingredients will suffice. Some also wore thick clothes or warmed themselves by a fire. These solutions were effective but less accessible. Be mindful of your ingredients when cooking. Learned that the hard way last time. My understanding is that only one cooking effect can apply per meal. You must take care to not eat something with a different effect afterwards. The chill will set in again sooner than you expect. Alright, cool. So, we gotta make some warm-up food. Let's see here. Let's try not to have the same mistake as last time. And no, we're not cooking up Jiminy this time. Or Harold or any other creatures that I keep naming for some reason. Okay, so we got some fire fruit. Let's see. How about some fish and peppers? Let's try this. Surely that does something. Ooh, cold resistance 8 minutes. That seems pretty good. Alright, what else can we do? Let's try some basic mushrooms. That fishy was named Kyle. No, Kyle. What have I done? No. I'm such a monster. Oh, man. At least these fungus I don't have to worry about. I'm gonna have to become vegan in this game just to not ruin all the... I keep cooking people's pets on accident. Hot weather attack. Okay, that's not quite what I needed. Wait, do these... stimulates muscles. Darn it. Not quite what I needed. That is a living organism. I guess I'm just gonna... Not even vegans are safe. Man. When you said that, all I can think about is that meme where it's like... Well, grass-fed beef is just vegan ground beef, right? Because the cows ate grass, right? No offense to vegans out there. Y'all can eat whatever the heck you want. I'm not here to stop you. Just having fun. Oh, man. Not even vegans are safe. Well, I guess all we had was those peppers. I don't Okay, but there was actually a couple more out here. All right, let's just roast some of these. Cuz the less random fires I have to make, the better. Cuz knowing me, actually I don't have any wood on me. I haven't made a single normal bundle of wood. So even if I wanted to make a fire, I couldn't. Oh, that was so close. I wanted to get that bird. I should probably chop some wood, just so that way I have some, because that 8 minutes is going to run out real quick, and I'm not going to be able to do anything to survive if I can't make a couple fires. So I'll just chop down a couple of these trees over here and then cook up probably like 1 or 2 final pepper dishes. And then we'll head on over to the snow area. I feel like that sounds like a plan. Alright, back we go. There. Oops, wrong button. Okay. We can cook the acorn, apparently. Add 1 to a meal for a nutty seasoning. Okay. Guess I'll try it. I personally wouldn't choose to eat acorns and peppers just casually, but you know, it's a survival situation. Ooh, 8 minutes 20? Dang, that's even better than the fish meal. Apparently acorns are the way. Let's try a leaf. See how that does. Spicy steamed fruit. Alright, so we got about 24 minutes of cold resistance with all these meals. All those peppers have families. Ooh, dang, that temperature changes quick. Okay. I'm gonna eat one of these right now. Alright, there we go. So I'm gonna have to speed run my way through this area. I'm sorry, I'll stop. It's all good, it's all good. Don't worry about it. Hey, where the heck do we go? Is there a pathway over here I just didn't see? No, that's a cliff. This is ice, right? We're just gonna like... Yeah, we're gonna slip off. Okay. Huh. I wonder... Maybe we can take the floating platform and go over there. I might have just ate the cold weather food a little too early. But I'll try to make the best use case of it I can. Alright, I gotta let my stamina recover a minute. Don't want to run out and then try to jump off a cliff or something. Alright, here we go. Bring this over here. Yeah, is this good enough? Oh, that's farther away than I thought, actually. How do they expect us to move forward? Oh, maybe we just climb on the top of that, actually. Oh. I didn't think about that. We can just climb on top of the giant stone archway. I think this is the way. I could be wrong. But we'll have to see. Yeah, here we go. Perfect. I'm gonna be honest, this this texture right here for this wall looks I feel like this is just a picture of the ground, like outside like someone's house or something. This looks a little bit more realistic than everything else in the game. I don't feel like I noticed that before. Whoops. Almost at the top. Slow and steady wins the race when climbing in this game. At least until you get a bunch of stamina. Here we are. And we got a puzzle. Thankfully, this looks pretty self-explanatory. Just rotate this around a couple times. Easy peasy. Yeah. Cool. No time at all. And there's our objective, right up there. We made it. Now, it's been a while since we've had to fight any enemies, so I'm sure, well, besides that one boss. So I wouldn't be surprised if we have some enemy encounters soon. Got a drumstick, nice. Casually. Oh, wait. Oh, we could have just climbed up from the cave from a second ago. Yeah, we're just we're just back. Wait, actually, is this a different cave? There weren't bats in the other one. Yeah, this is different actually. Oh, I'm mistaken. Okay, can parry the bats, good. Maybe if I practice on the easier enemies, I can do that more often later. Alright, got some more peppers. That'll be useful. I don't want to spend too much time in this cave if I don't have to. Oh, hello, sir. Dang, headshot. There we go. Got a bubble gem, nice. Wait, hold on a second, this is the same cave. Wait a minute. The heck is that thing? What thing? I don't know what you're talking about. You saw something? I didn't see anything. Nothing happened. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, the Korok seed? We don't talk about that either. We don't talk about the frog, and we don't talk about the Korok seeds. Little green dude flying with a leaf. Okay, we talk about them though. They're adorable. Those are the Koroks. They're a species of people in this game. I suppose you can call them people. I mean, they talk. They're, yeah, adorable little woodland creatures that have a tendency to wander from their forest. Their forest where the great Deku tree lives, who guards over them. But they wish to see the world and give you collectibles for solving puzzles, finding them and stuff. They first show up in the Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker, actually. Oh wow. My monitor brightness is really high. I can barely see this guy. Oh dear. But anywho, yeah, they first show up in Wind Waker, and they contribute quite a bit to the story in that game. In this game, they're just kind of here. They're just like fun little dudes that do puzzles and stuff, but yeah, there's a bunch of lore and story behind them and how they actually used to be these people and da-da-da-da, but I won't yap your guys' ears off about that right this second. here's another one. You do get something from solving their little puzzle. Can you eat them? No. No, you cannot eat the Koroks. I may be willing to eat frogs and other things in this game. The Koroks, there's a line. I draw a harsh line at that. Look at these things. They're adorable. And they make cute little noises. I figured you would at least try. I'm not that cold-hearted. Although, my heart is about to go cold if I don't eat another meal in a second. My timer is almost run out. Let's see. Let's eat this one. Get another 8 minutes of cold resistance. Oh, man. Now, I remember when I first played this game and got here, I had a bit of a struggle getting to this thing. Oh. Darn it, they saw me. Or at least this guy did. The other one I don't think saw me. There we go. Okay, I got the parry this time. Having a higher damage weapon definitely makes things better. Eat max level spicy Dave's hot chicken to stay warm. That'd probably give you like a solid like 2 hours of staying warm. Like, you want to go out in the cold after eating that. Well, like, seriously, why doesn't Link just go to Dave's Hot Chicken? I don't get it. It'd solve all of his problems, I'm sure. Monsieur Box, would you please break? Thank you. Can't carry any more melee weapons. Oh yeah, I just have a random I have 2 random sticks. You know what, I'm actually gonna save those, and I'm gonna try to see if I can't find a, Actually, wait a minute. I have things in my inventory I can probably use, yeah? Ooh, I got some of these. Yeah, I should use one of these. Wait, how do I do this again? Hold A to drop. Okay. Yes, game, I am aware. Alright, and then let's put this on... Let's put this on a stick. What does this do? Okay. Slow two-handed weapon. Dang, that is some wind up. Oof, maybe I should have put it on the spear. Let's actually try that. And grab this. A to drop. I think the spear might be... Yeah, that's gonna be better. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 7 damage, 10 damage. Okay, I think we're set. Oh yeah, I had a couple questions I wanted to ask. So I saw that that both you, Loa, and Jesh have been playing Palia together. And Jesh, I'm curious, what's your thoughts on Palia? How what do you make of it? I suppose I've seen a little bit of the game just from tuning in briefly to some of Loa's streams with Cupcake. I don't know. What are your thoughts on it? It seems interesting. I'm curious. If you don't mind my my asking. It is fun. Okay. Yeah, it seems like just like a fun, like, chill, go around, do stuff, fetch questy kind of game. I've never really played a whole lot of like MMOs and that sort of thing, so it seemed interesting. I was just curious what your thoughts were. I actually like it. It's a lot to take in, so I wasn't fully ready for it. Does it kind of throw a lot at you at the beginning? Kind of overwhelming almost. Soldier constructs and captain constructs are only doing their duty to protect the Garden of Time. At the time, it was sadly necessary to protect our land from invaders. I'm terribly sorry for any threat they pose to you now. Guess as a ghost, you can't necessarily call them off from fighting. Ooh. Hello, Mr. Bird. I would like an extra chicken wing, please. Thank you. Okay, so we got a path down there where there's an enemy. And then we have this random rock pillar over here. Is there something up here? Or is it just kind of here? Guess it's just here. Good for getting a lay of the land, see what we have next. I wonder, can I shoot this guy from all the way over here? Not quite. Bow's not really powerful enough. Oh, actually. What about here? Ah, okay, I gotta aim a little higher. Hold on a second, I want to see if I can get him. Oh. So close. What about at that tree? Hey, we pecked him. Let's go. What are you gonna do about it? Ooh, wait, hold on a second. Can't I? Yeah, we can fuse. We can fuse things. What if I just? Okay, maybe I'm too far away for that. I might get closer. I want to try to take this guy out from afar, if I can. Alright, I think from up here should be good. Yeah, right here is good. Ah. Ooh, that didn't do a whole ton of damage. What about... Is this thing any good? Oh, he can see me from all the way over there? Dang. Alright, you know what? Oh, he's got a flamethrower. Okay. Oh wait, actually no, let me back on the high ground, please. Okay, slow-mo time. Okay, that didn't do a crazy amount. Ooh, +4? Oh, I missed. Uh-oh. Ooh. Oh, he has fire. I have a wooden shield. This is, Ow. Well that... that kind of worked out. I guess. Oh, he's got a, another bow we can use. Wait, which button is bows? This one. Okay, let's get rid of this one. Grab the new bow. Switch over. Burnt your toes a little. Yeah, I did. We livin' though. We livin'. Oh, and he's got a flame. He dropped his weapon, a flame emitter club. I think I'm fine without. I didn't want the rock. Thankfully, the game actually let me pick that amber back up, so didn't really lose too much. Heck, it let me pick up all my weapons, or my arrows actually. It's rather kind. Ooh, and some more peppers. Perfect. Ooh, discovery. Bombs. Let's go. Okay. We got bombs now. Uh-oh. Here. There we go. There we go. Get that guy. Collect his collectible. Perfect. And now these things. These things will be handy throughout, like, the whole game. Bomb flowers are very valuable. You can imagine why. Ooh, got some salt. Another frog life taken. I truly am the slayer of frogs in this game. Ooh. Got a treasure chest over here. Not terribly. Just don't look down and you'll be fine. I say as I continue to look down. It's down there. Have we been over there? I don't know if we have. Oh, I forgot about these things. These things are gross in this game. Why don't we use our newfound friends? I suppose if you think of bombs as friends. Oh wait, actually no, wait, I remember you can't fight these guys like a normal enemy. I almost wasted some items. Alright. Ew. Gross. I forgot how they work. Alright, put my bow away. Let's get this thing back out. Dang, this guy's got a lot of health. Alright. Come on, man. There we go. And now we have a like stone. Yeah, likes, they do be kind of nasty in this game. They look a lot different in this game compared to previous, but also kind of similar. I feel like this is a good interpretation of the enemy. Just requires a little bit of patience to fight him, which I don't mind. Excuse me. Ugh. I don't know why I have the hiccups all of a sudden. Ooh, got some mushrooms up there. I'm gonna grab those. You never know when you'll need them. Ooh, there's a thing over here. Oh, another one. This one's up a little higher. I wonder if I could hit it with my weapon anyways. Probably just jump attack it. You know what? I was dissing the spin attack in my free time, saying like I don't feel like it does a whole lot in this game. I think that legitimately did more damage. Oh, my weapon broke. What should we use? Let's use a spear. There we go. Yeah, spin attack was actually doing pretty good. I'm actually gonna probably start using that. Oops. Actually, I don't need to do this. Link can just open it anyways. Okay, this treasure chest is like... That's like solid iron or something. Man's got open-toed shoes and he just kicked that. My dude, you are crazy. Got a flame emitter. Nice, nice. Time well spent in the cave. Alright, we got one more meal. I think we can make it to our next objective. Did you have a good Memorial Day? Ooh, actually, yes. My day has actually been really good. We went to a park we haven't visited before. Well, it was actually like we went to multiple parks today. They're all kind of like back to back, close to each other. But we went on like this super long, well, not like, I don't know. I guess super long walk is fine. Like it was nice. It was really warm out, so I'm definitely sunburnt after that. But I don't know. It was nice. Lots of like birds, and it was like right next to like the river and stuff. It was cool. And then we got slushies after, so that was very nice. Other than that, today's been fairly relaxed. I definitely enjoyed it. Sun was toasting today, yeah, for sure. I hope that you didn't have to work outside too much today. From Sonic, I hope. Actually, it's from a gas station store. We didn't. We don't really go to Sonic much. No, nothing really against the place. It's just when we go out, it's just a place we don't really like think about. It's just not really in our normal routine. I would like to try something from Sonic one of those times. Because like everyone says like they got like super good stuff or whatever. At least when it comes to like slushies and stuff. But yeah, Memorial Day, definitely very good. Yesterday was also really nice. We went to a park yesterday as well. Been doing a lot of walking the past couple days. Uh, did you get hit with the flash, thunder, and rain? And thankfully, no. We didn't get hit by that. Uh, that was wild. Just sitting down, and then next thing, like, oh, it is really windy outside. Thankfully, we went in the morning. Uh, so dealt with the heat. Didn't get hit by the spontaneous storm. Uh, thankfully, I can only imagine what the people at the, if there were anybody still at the park, I can only imagine. I hope you didn't get hit by that, because that, I don't know, that seems like it could lead to problems. Like, thankfully it was relatively short, like still kind of windy now, but yeah, thankfully we avoided that. Actually, you know what? I'm going to be right back. Yeah, I was inside. Whew, thank goodness. I wouldn't want anyone to be outside in that kind of weather. That was wild. Yeah, I'm gonna be right back in just like 2 minutes, barely anything. I'm just gonna grab some extra water, stand up, stretch for like literally just a minute. We will be right back very shortly. Uh, I for some reason did not take a break at the 1 hour mark, but it's cool. It's cool. And then we'll get back to this. We'll try to get to the little shrine temple, whatever the heck it is thing we're going to. And yeah, so see you guys in just a few minutes. Love this song. It's so easy to just groove out to. Alrighty, I am back. Let's oops, wrong button on my part. Let's get back to trying to at least get to the shrine. I think I might have to end as we get there. I don't know. It depends on how fast we get there. I might have time to be able to do it. Might not. We'll just have to see. Oh, perfect. And the song just ended. I was like half not wanting to cut off the song, honestly. It's such a vibe. Okay. Back to the game screen. Here we go. Alright, looks like... Yeah, it looks like everything's working. Good, good. Alright, now... What is the fastest way up here? I guess we just have to go around this way. Ooh, some more choo-choos. Oh. I forgot they explode. Whoops. Okay, got some enemies up there. The faster way would be hacking. You're not wrong. However, I don't know how to do that. And also, what's the fun in that? Right? Don't cut back to me fighting that robot from earlier. With that, we don't talk about that. Wait, where was that robot? Was he up here? I think he was up on top of this thing. It looks like... Yeah, all we got right around here are these trees, so I might have to, make some kind of a ladder type deal. That should be pretty easy. Why is there a random square here? Huh. I wonder. Either it's for a puzzle or it's decoration. We may never know. Oh, is that a treasure chest? Yeah, it is. What do we got here? Some amber. Not bad, not bad. Alright, is 3 of these tall enough to get us up there? I think it is. I might just have to position this a little better. Yeah, let's see. Can you climb this link? There we go. Alright, now as soon as we get up here, we're gonna have to fight, so I'm gonna equip this. We gotta throw hands the second we make it up here. Whoops. You don't see me. In fact... wait, how do you... Oh, yeah, that's right. You prepare to throw. Oh, that didn't work. I wanted to distract him. Maybe if I throw it a little closer. Can I throw something less valuable? Like a mushroom?
Yeah.
These guys aren't very keen on leaving their post. For some reason. Actually, I wonder if I can sneak up on this guy. Never mind, abort mission. Aw, darn it. He saw me. Oh well. I was mentally prepared for hand-to-hand combat. Oh, the other guy's got a bow. Okay. Well, I'm alive, I guess. So. Just backflipped off the edge. Whoops. Well, maybe I can just fight them from down here. Wait, I have bombs. Why don't I just use those? I missed. Ooh, got him. Alright, with one of them down, fighting them both should be not what we're doing, because if one of them's down, they're not around. I know where I was going with that, but ignore what I said. Ow. I wanted to do a backflip intentionally this time. It always gets me at some point. I was doing so good earlier. Did it indeed. We gotta make our ladder again. Alright, this'll be quick. First death of the stream. Hey, that's a lot better than last time. Last time I died like 6 times, so that's an improvement. I don't know, what are your guys' thoughts, I suppose? Do you think that, this might seem like kind of a silly question, but do you guys think that the amount you die in a game is... Would you say that's necessarily equated to either skill level or like... I mean, I suppose you could say like the amount of times you die could be used for like your skill in a game, but like sometimes you just like mess around and like don't really care. So like I don't know. Would you say it's always a skill thing, or that it kind of varies? Because like someone might die 600 times playing a game, but half the time it was just them like goofing off trying to like do something. So I don't know. Because I guess I've been trying to think like, am I really that good at like games? Because I don't know, I die quite frequently, but I just don't really think about it. I don't know. If you had fun, that's all that counts. Yeah. That seems kind of fair, honestly. I'd like to get other people killed. Would that be a skill? Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, that's pretty much what, like, I did it again. I am so bad at sneaking up on these guys. Yeah, like, in competitive games, you get the other people, so, like, yeah. Oh, wait, if I run over here, he doesn't actually notice me. Depends on the game, yeah. Because, like, some games, they're like... Oops, I keep messing up. Wrong button. Yeah, some games, like in a competitive shooter, I suppose, the amount of times you die is probably determined by how many times the other player shot you. But, like, in a game like this, or like, I don't know, Mario Odyssey or something, like, sometimes you might die just because, like, I don't know, you just wanted to... Ow. Sneak around and try to attack an enemy, but you're really bad at sneaking. Oh dear. You can get sneak attacks in this game, and they usually one-shot the enemies. But for some reason, I am just terrible at sneaking. Ay, ay, ay. I'm gonna get this guy. Like, they set this up so you can, like, sneak attack them. Like, they clearly designed it. I'm going to succeed. They cannot stop me. Oh, gotta chop the tree down first. Can't just uproot it. I needed that. Different tree. Whoops. You know what, I'm curious. How good at sneaking in games generally would you guys say you are? Like, I mean, I guess it kind of depends on how many games with stealth you play. But like, I don't know. You guys have played like Skyrim or something, right? Doesn't that game have like a stealth mechanic? There's like memes about it or something, right? I am not good. It definitely seems like a tough skill to obtain. To be good at sneaking in games. Oops. Always brute force. At least with brute force, you know what's coming. You know, like, alright, we're gonna have to fight the dudes. We're gonna have to succeed. Lua is a sneaky snake. I do like how you guys have like the like, if it's a sneaking mission, you got Lua to handle it. If you're just going guns blazing, Jesh can, you know, hang out. You both got each other's backs. Bow plus sneak. That's the way. No, you don't see me. I am not here. That was a figment of your imagination. I keep hitting the run button on accident because when I played the game, I switched the buttons around. When I played the game 3 years ago, I switched the buttons around, and for some reason, that muscle memory has just not left me. Which, in this case, is not very helpful. Alright. I think he's looking that way. Okay, why is he walking forward? Okay, I think I can do it if I just slowly approach. Slow. Don't look this way, please. Slow and steady. It didn't work because I didn't have my weapon out. No. Okay, fine. That's it. Oh. Yeah, I did that to myself. Oh dear. Yeah, remember that conversation we had earlier? I think I'm bad at this game. But having fun. Ay, ay, ay. That's it. Oh man. Not what I meant to do. Not what I meant. Oh boy. Oh yeah. Okay. One more time. This will be the attempt. Alright. Little hops. Alright. We equip the weapon. Oh, we run away because they saw me. Okay, we prepare the weapon. Alright. They've gone back into humble observe mode. Alright, we got it this time. We got it this time. At least you're getting good at building ladders. I know. Okay, we got the one guy. I'm happy with that. We were successful with the one guy. Let's run away, run away. Okay. I do not have enough health to be risking trying to do the slow-mo backflip move. Ooh, dang, he hits twice? Ooh, okay. Okay, good thing he was too busy trying to combine weapons. Whew. There we go. That... a lot more tricky than it needed to be. that was definitely a lot of user error, but we were successful, we made it, I got the sneak attack. All's well that ends well. And we got an opal. Perfect. Now, if I can see where I'm going, I'm being blinded by the sun, we can finally get out of here. Finally. And with that, we're pretty much on the plateau with the shrine thing. We just need a... You know what? Yeah, I'll just make a separate ladder. I think it's faster to make a new one than to... Excuse me. Faster to make a new one than to grab our other one. Excuse me. Okay, this might be a little bit more interesting. Okay. Might need to be a little bit taller. I know you guys said you made ramen earlier. Did you guys have any dessert plans? Possibly ice cream or anything like that? Or is today just a dinner and done kind of a day? Oh, this might be tall enough. Releases cookies from the store. Heck yeah. What kind of cookies? You got like chocolate chip, like sandwich cookies, like a little Oreo type deal. I don't know, oatmeal and raisin. Probably not. If I were to guess. You know what? I'm going to be wasteful, and I am going to just do that. Let's break all the things. And then we got more peppers. Let's do chicken wing, some peppers, or drumstick rather. Peanut butter chocolate. Ooh, that sounds good. Very nice. Optimal dessert choice. Very, very, very good choice. Spicy pepper steak. That looks really tasty. Kind of want that, not gonna lie. Oh, is that the shrine thing right there? Yeah, we just got a little thingamajig over there. Yeah, this is it. Gutenberg Shrine. It sounds German. The terrible accent I just did didn't help, I'm sure. Ay, ay, ay. Well, we finally made it. I think I'll beat this, and then I'll probably end the stream there, because I think once we do this, we can just jump straight off the island. So next time I start stream, we're just gonna go exit, essentially, and get off, which should be Wednesday, I believe. I'm planning on doing my stream schedule for... I want to do a Monday, Wednesday, Friday deal, I think. I feel like that's reasonable. I think I can accomplish that pretty easily. So hopefully, yeah, things work out and I can do that. So that'll hopefully be good. By the way, my sister said if you want any more art done, let her know. Okay. Oh. Oh, it seems we have a new follower. Oh, it's Dude Jesh. Thanks, thank you, Dude Jesh, for the follow. Welcome to the Cool Kids Club. I hope you enjoy your stay. I hope you don't mind the alert or that I used your voice without your permission. And to address what you said, Loa, I will, but only once I have the ability to pay her. Her work is her. Hold on a second. Let me finish my sentence and then read off Jesh's message. Her work definitely deserves like payment. Like once I got the ability to do that, I will definitely probably get some more art from her. I do just wanna I want to make sure if I get more art from her, she gets compensation for it, because the art she already made is amazing. I mean, I rebranded my whole channel to have it, so I will definitely be considering doing that. Thank you for letting me know, though, and bringing that up. That would be $10.99. I'll have to pay you next time we meet. That's a fair price. Yeah, well, the videos I made were free, and the art they made was free. So really, nobody is like, y'all don't owe me for that. That was just something fun I did because, you know, I couldn't help myself, right? Like, seriously, their art is worth it. Like, even like art is obviously something you can't just like, you can probably never truly achieve like a normal like monetary amount of how much something's deserved for it, but they definitely at least deserve some compensation. So I will definitely do that at some point once I'm able to. I appreciate the kind words, though. I'm glad she feels that way. That's very nice of her, for sure. Ooh, we got the Ascend ability. Let's go. Lets you travel through what's directly above you to ascend through it and emerge on top. You'll find it quite useful in all sorts of places and situations. Use Ascend and receive the blessing from this shrine. The ability to rise. This ability right here has got to be one of the craziest things that Nintendo's ever come up with for possibly even a video game they've made. Like, oh, you see a ceiling? Now it's a method of travel. And for how big this game is and how many, well, ceilings essentially you have to deal with, this makes traveling and climbing places so convenient. Alright, let's drop the old axe, get a new one. Sploosh. Oh. Hello, good sir. Oh. Okay, I need to stop with the trying to sneak around thing. It's clearly not my forte. Oh, thankfully that goes really easy. Barely any health. Ooh, how do we... Oh yeah. I was gonna say how do we get up here, but that's actually pretty obvious. Is there nothing in these boxes? Nothing. Okay. This ability right here definitely makes you look at the game very differently. And if you play the game enough, you'll start having dreams about, like, I can go through that ceiling. It's like, this ability gives you, like, the Tetris effect. I don't know if you guys have heard about that. Where, like, if you play Tetris enough and then, like, you go to sleep right after or something, like, you start dreaming of Tetris. Jesh, why'd you enable emote-only mode? I forgot I gave you that permission. I think it's because you guys are mods, you can send, things. It's nice to know that that feature works. He's just testing things. I figured. That's so funny though. I just didn't even think about. Oh yeah, you guys are mods. You guys can do stuff. There we go. I don't really think we have any like secrets or anything on this shrine. We can just kind of go upwards and finish it. But yeah, you guys, you have the power to do it emote only. Anyone that comes in here, we're gonna ban. Anyone? Dang. Honestly, if I saw that Pusheen emote, I'd probably run too. He looks menacing. I tried to put Loa in a timeout. Yeah, I don't think, yeah, you can't time out or ban other mods. Y'all are at equal ranks, you gotta play nice. She's too strong. Oh man. Make me stronger. I don't know, is there like a mod status? Like can you make people elite mods or something? As opposed to just like a standard mod? I don't know, I'll have to look into that. And there we go. We got our little glowing orb thingamajig. There is? Ah. I'm gonna keep you two at the same level so you don't start like so you don't actually time each other out. I don't know. But that is good to know. Got our light of blessing. And now I think next up all we have left is going to the Temple of Time or whatever? I don't know. We'll have to see what Rauru says. Rauru, I'm sorry, I literally cannot see the text behind the white background. Hold on a second. Can I? Okay, sorry. I see you've restored some power to that new arm of yours. Okay, there we go. Sorry, that my screen brightness is all messed up or something. I just could not read that. The door into the Temple of Time should now open for you. Okay, good. I haven't seen this menu yet. The closed door. Rara appeared after you visited the Three Shrines. Our arm can now open the Temple of Time. Okay, cool. Well, it seems like that is probably going to be it for today, I think. Yeah, we had a plenty good stream, I believe. Oh, Link is freezing. I'm gonna pause before his hypothermia kicks in. Yeah, eat this. There we go. Oops. Accidentally opened the recipes book. All better. There we go. Link looks cold. Yeah, his face is all like flushed. Yeah. We gotta get him out of this weather. That unfortunately will have to be next time. However, this has been a fun stream. Thank you guys all for showing up and chatting and whatnot. I had a very good time doing that, and playing this game has also been really fun. I'm glad to have finally gotten back to playing this game. Like, recognizing that, you know, this game and Breath of the Wild, they're just very different types of games from the previous ones, but they can, you know, they can coexist. Like, having a more open view on this has definitely improved my experience. Super fun game. We're not even out of the tutorial yet. That'll be next stream. we literally just got to get off the island. So anywho, I suppose I will switch back to just chatting and see if we can raid someone. I don't think I have anyone in my followers list to raid, so we'll probably be raiding someone we don't know. Thanks for the stream, W stream. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for showing up. This has been a good time. I'm glad you guys seem to have enjoyed your time. This was very fun. This song's rather fitting. It's called Frostbite. Let's put this on as we look for a raid target. Let's see. Following. Actually, one person I'm following is live. I haven't joined their streams in quite a long time, actually. They're playing a fighting game. 2xKO, family-friendly streamer. I could consider raiding them. I'll think about it. Let me browse the Tears of the Kingdom category. Just a little bit. See if anything pops on. Anytime I browse the Tears of the Kingdom category, there's like just one random live stream that has nothing to do with Tears of the Kingdom. Like there's literally like some dude who is like I don't know what they're doing, no offense to them, but like I think they're like trimming their plant or something. Like I don't know. Every time I go into this category, there's like someone that's just not playing the game. It's very funny to me. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's been a long time since I watched this person. I feel like it'd be nice to just show up for at least a little bit. We're gonna be raiding Old Man Chadley. He is a family-friendly streamer. He has an epic beard, and he does cross-stitching on occasion. Lately, he's been into a fighting game, and so that's what he's playing. But yeah, I'll just I guess we'll raid him and go from there. So thank you guys again, as I've said, for watching. I hope to see you guys again in the next one, which should be Wednesday, assuming all goes well, which I get the feeling it should. Wednesday will probably be a bit of an earlier stream. I'm not quite sure how how doing these late streams will work, but I do want to try to have some different varying times. So we'll see how that goes. Maybe Fridays can be my late stream. Maybe, I don't know. I'll have to see. I'll have to check with schedule stuff. Anywho, that's I think gonna be it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope to see you guys again. Stay cool, and everyone. Bye bye.
Oh, come on. Caleb Kulin, welcome. Caleb Raid. Welcome on in, Raiders. Welcome on in. Welcome, welcome. How you doing? Were you playing this as well? Wow. That was a mistake on my part. Of course. Yep, waste those specials, waste them. You're playing Tears of the Kingdom. Actually, how goes the 2x KO? 2x KO goes awesome. We just won. We just won another round. We're playing ranked right now. We're kicking some butts. Wow. There we go. We got it, baby.